It's that time of year again. We're at the end of the quarter. And you know what that means? It's time to do the quarterly review. And if you don't do a quarterly review, you should. And I'm going to show you how to do one. You'll want to spend a half a day doing this. The first thing I want you to do is pull out your calendar and review the last 3 months. Review your appointments, review your activities that you did over the last 3 months, your to-dos, and your journal. These are the things that you'd want to take a look at and review. Ask yourself these 3 questions. What went well? What didn't go as well as I liked? And what can I do differently going forward? This will help you in the next quarter. Write all these answers down. Just don't keep them in your head, and you can write them down on paper, or you can do it electronically. Next, it's time to take a look at your business or your sales plan. Review the plan. How are you doing against your plan? What's going well? What's not going according to plan, and why? And what do you need to change and implement? List out your 3 to 5 priorities for the next quarter. What are the activities you need to do to attain the priorities? List out those activities, who's responsible, what resources may be required, and by what date do you plan to accomplish them? If you have a budget for your business or an area of responsibility, look at how you performed over the last quarter against your budget. What are areas that are doing well? Which areas could be doing better? And what changes or adjustments do you need to make in order to hit your budget for the year? Write these all down and make a plan to implement the necessary changes. Now that we've had an opportunity to take a look at your work, let's take a look at your personal life. Do you have a plan for your life? Most people spend more time planning their vacation or a trip than they do planning their life. A plan for your life is more important than your financial plan. The life plan includes 6 pillars: faith, family, fitness, finances, friends, and fun. How are you doing in each of these areas? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate how your life is going? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate each of the 6 pillars: faith, family, fitness, finances, friends, and fun. Rate those on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you doing, with 10 being the best? If you don't have a plan for your life yet, I can provide you with a framework. You can contact me at jeff@coachjeff.me, and I'll gladly provide you with the materials that you need. Determine what you need to do to keep the pillars that are doing well in balance and where you want them. If you have pillars that are significantly out of balance, ask yourself, why are they out of balance? Do you need to bring them closer to balance? Or is there a legitimate reason that it's out of balance? And maybe that might just be for a period of time. I don't believe what the gurus teach when they say you have to be perfectly in balance in your life. You can attain that for a short period of time, but it's almost impossible. Well, I'll just tell you, it is impossible to maintain that for a long period of time. What I've found is that you have to learn life out of balance. You must learn to do this. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy trying to keep in balance. It just is impossible. You want to ensure that you don't get too far out of balance in any one area for an extended period of time. Indeed, you are going to get out of balance in certain areas of your life. For example, in your work, you might have a period of time where you're working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, but it's just for a defined period of time. People that work seasonally have those seasons where they work a lot of hours, like farmers, for example, tax accountants. They have periods of time that they are going to be out of balance in that area. But what you want to make sure is you don't let that happen for an extended period of time, because bad things can happen. You can get burned out. There can be dependency issues, marriage issues, issues with kids. All these are bad things that you don't want to happen. So you need to make some changes in those areas that you're really far out of balance in, get them closer to balance. So make the corrections you need to make over the next 90 days, write them down, and put the activities that you need to do to attain that in writing to make sure they happen. A quarterly review is a great way to end your quarter and start a new quarter. It allows you to step into the skybox and take a look at your life and your business. Now go and make the changes you need to make to have a fantastic next quarter. In my new book, Thriving in Chaos, The 6 Pillars for Embracing Life's Imbalance, I provide you with the tools you need to help you put together a life plan, do a review of the life plan, and I also have a life balance tool called Life Balance Wheel that can help you determine where you're at in each of the 6 pillars. You can get your copy of the book on Amazon or by going to coachjeff.me/TIC. Thanks, and be audacious.